Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. Today, we're checking out the Porsche 911 reimagined by Singer. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We are getting close to 11,000 subscribers. Let's go check out a 90s Porsche. But to get your hands on the Porsche Singer and add it to your garage, you need to complete 50% of the summer season for the Festival Playlist and Series 29. The Porsche 911 Singer then is a 1990s Porsche 911 brought into the modern age by a company called Singer, and they did a fantastic job. Everywhere you look, it's got carbon fibre, it's got modern suspension, modern brakes, modern engine. The thing looks absolutely incredible. If you take a look inside the wheel, you've got massive Brembo rear brakes. I love the details on the exhaust. We've got carbon fibre on the rear bumper and the rear diffuser. If we go ahead and pop the trunk, look at that. Rear engined carbon fibre engine. Obviously the engine's not made of carbon fibre, but lots and lots of carbon fibre everywhere on this car, making for a light car. And 500 horsepower from a 4-litre engine. It should shift as well. The inside screams race car to me. Absolutely looks incredible. If we come around to the front, we've got the fuel tank in the front, or the front trunk, the weight distribution. This thing looks incredible. I hope it goes as good as it looks. I'm sure it will. This is my favourite body shape of Porsche. The older 911s, don't get me wrong, I like the newer ones, but the older ones sort of do it for me. And it looks absolutely incredible. We're going to take it completely stock, see what we can do. We'll check out the upgrades. Right then, completely bone stock. We're in the Road Racing Series. I thought I'd pit it up against other Porsches. We're in the middle of Class S1, 500 horsepower, 4-litre engine. Let's see how we do. Handling feels good so far. There's no real oversteer on that first corner. Now, in real life, these things aren't cheap. I think they go for upwards of £1 million UK. But they are cool, aren't they? It looks cool. It sounds good. You can just hear, I think that's a turbo. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but it's doing 150, almost flat around that corner, a little bit of understeer to be expected. The slightly older Porsche, also on stock tyres, down to fourth. A little bit of oversteer, I like that. Holds on just enough to get you around the corner, but you can have a bit of fun with the back end at the same time. Down the inside, cut off by the GT4, cut off by the 944, rounders outside. Go on, Singer. It's a cracking little car, completely bone stock. Ooh, bit of a drift tap. The Porsche Singer, completely bone stock, to be honest, is fantastic. If we go down the inside to take first place, just nabbing that checkpoint. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Completely bone stock. I don't think there's any need for any upgrades, which we will be checking out after this race. See if we can improve the Singer anymore, which I don't think it really needs. Well balanced, it's fast, it's grippy. Cross the line. First place. Upgrades for the Porsche 911 Singer, the best part of any new car to Forza Horizon 4. And the first thing I'm noticing about the 911 Singer is that there are no power upgrade options with the stock engine. So the 500 horsepower that it comes with is the most you can get from that stock engine. So we'll jump into conversions, take a look at engine swaps, and see what we can grab. So stock 4-litre, 493 horsepower, 317 foot-pounds of torque. And we can swap in a 3.2-litre flat-6 twin turbo, giving us 536 horsepower, 442 foot-pounds of torque at slightly more weight. Brings us to S1863. I am going to go ahead and swap that in because I just want a little bit more power from it. We're not going to swap the drivetrains, but I'm going to take a look, and of course, it's just a 4-wheel drive system, but I'm going to keep it rear-wheel drive. Next up is wheels and tyres. If we jump into tyre compound, we are already running the best tyres we can have in Horizon 4, which is technically race tyres. So we have the most amount of grip from our tyres. We can make them a little bit wider, which I am going to do at the front, 2.65s, and also at the rears, bring them up to 3.15s. Now, personally, I really like the stock rims on this car. I think they look really, really good. The only thing I think they need is to be made a little bit bigger. So we're going to go 19s at the front and 19s at the rear. And just to help the handling a little bit more, we're also going to do track width front and rear, but that also helps our fitment, making it a little bit of a chunky boy. Aero and appearance then, let's hope this isn't disappointing. Front bumper, we've got just the Forza front lip, which I'm not going to be fitting, and the rear spoiler, just that little Forza lip thing. Again, I'm not fitting, so that's quite disappointing, but this thing looks incredible as is, so it doesn't really need much of a body kit. Let's go ahead and do platform and handling. Suspension wise, there's not too much of a choice. We've got rally springs and we've got drift suspension. This thing has pretty much the best suspension you can have from a Singer, and then we've got anti-roll bars, which we are going to do, give it that bit of extra handling. Now, with all of our power upgrades fitted, we are running 782 horsepower, which does bring us into S2 901. One of the ways I can bring that back into S1 is to bring our rear tyre width down from 315s all the way down to 305s. Final build on the Porsche Singer, we're weighing 2,494 pounds, it is slightly heavier, 782 horsepower, class S1 900. Now I press one button too many, it's around 115,000 credits worth of upgrades. After a little bit of fiddling with the gears, look at those figures on the left. 0 to 60, 2.7 seconds. 0 to 100, 5.4 seconds. Top speed, 242.4 miles an hour. Let's test those facts and figures. Let's see what the Porsche Singer can do at the motorway. A little bit of a top speed run. So 8.5 grand is our top rev. Let's go. All the wheel spin in the world because rear wheel drive life. 0 to 60 is done pretty quick. 0 to 100 done as well. On our way to 150 through the first tunnel. Already 180 miles an hour out of the first tunnel. 200 miles an hour before the second tunnel. That's pretty quick for an old Porsche 911. Getting a little bit squirrely on the turn in, but that's okay. It's all dealt with. 225, 230. Left hander. 236, 7, 8. 240 miles an hour. That's not bad from an old Porsche. Here we go then in the 782 Porsche Singer, upgraded to the top of class S1. Let's see how it can do. Not too bad off the line, even that rear wheel drive not hindering me too much. As we nudge another Porsche 911 off track, not on purpose. Can we take down a Carrera GT? Those things are rapid. Yes, we can. We got the traction out the corner nicely. Could have done with second gear, but that's okay. One Porsche Singer. Hard on the brakes. Pesos, Panameras. Bit of wheel spin, nipping our way through. It was almost very messy. Up into third place. I think 782 horsepower is quite modest in the Porsche Singer. I mean, you can have northwards of 1,000 horsepower. I just think it's too much. That rear wheel drive and rear engine. I mean, if you fit four-wheel drive and over 1,000 horsepower, you'd probably be okay. You probably need aero. I could probably do with some aerodynamics now. I could do with the rear wing, as the back end is a little bit sensitive, should I say, but it's nothing that isn't manageable. Like, I can just kick it out slightly and still be on my way. Trying to overtake first place here. I've overshot that corner. I'll slow down. There's the old switchback. We're back into third. Can't run this guy. Yes, we can hit over rev. Come on, Skippy. I'm struggling to get the manoeuvre done here on first place. It's not the car, it's me. I'm just pushing it too hard to try and get that first place position. Just making little mistakes, little errors, nudging walls, running off track. Just can't get that first place. We might have him here. He's going to brake. I probably should have braked. Back end again, twitchy. It's a bit light. It's okay. Third place is trying to have me here. Across the line, second place. We've got to do it. We've got to go ahead and fit our drift suspension. We've got to see how the Singer does sideways. Right then, let's see how the Singer does sideways. I've done drift suspension, as you saw. I've upped the rear tyre pressures and I've locked the rear diffs. Let's go ahead and chuck her in. I'm not going to lie, this is my second attempt. I completely lost it on the first attempt. That engine at the rear means all the weight is on the back end, and that's the thing that you're sort of chucking around these corners. It's not too bad. I can't go in third because it just grips up and won't let me slide, so we need to keep it in second. That's not too bad. That's an 80,000 point run on the Porsche Singer. There we go, the Porsche 911 Singer in Forza Horizon 4. Pretty good addition if you ask me. I have fitted the race suspension back on. I don't really want it as a drift car, but the only things I think that could make this slightly better is the four-wheel drive. That makes it quite boring, and the aero, just to keep that back end in check. As you can see, even when taking these corners, it is a little bit light, a bit oversteery. So if you're not really a fan of rear-wheel drive, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky car to handle. But other than that, thumbs up from me. It's a brilliant car. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, definitely consider subscribing. Stay safe, guys, and have an awesome day.